Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Radio Free Sigma. I'm Brendan,
I'm Epic.
and today we have a very special guest, David.
Yep, that's me, David.
Anyways,
David.
so
The
David,
guy who's really bad at fencing.
would you describe yourself as a Sigma?
I personally would consider myself a Sigma.
Really?
Yes.
What is your connection to the Sigma movement / community? What do you say? What is it?
I actually host rallies and meetings about professional gooning. I myself am a gooning expert.
Really, that's quite fascinating because I too partake in the activity of gooning quite regularly, actually, about 5 times a day. It really helps. You know, it's one of many things that improve your health, such as tanning your testicles. That is another thing
Yeah,
that Sigmas do. Do you do that?
yeah.
What?
Common misconception is that gooning for one long period is good for you, but like you said, you really should be breaking it up into five different ones.
You know,
And tanning, yeah.
you know, you know who does that? The Liver King. He tans his testicles. He is my Sigma idol, other than Andrew Tate. So I want to know, who is your Sigma idol?
Well, ever since I was a little boy, I had a neighbor.
Oh yeah,
He regularly beat his wife and drunk beer, and that's why I really looked up to him. One time I saw him
average
scream the
Hungarian.
N word. Yeah, one time I saw him scream the N word at a passing by person of color, and that's when something clicked inside of me that this is a Sigma.
Albert, who's your Sigma idol?
And I don't have one because I am the man I want to be. Everything I look up to is me.
That's a
So
good point. That is a good
my
point.
my what's your guys' most controversial opinion? Mine is that Bloons Tower Defense is a mobile game. Uh, if you believe otherwise, you're a fake Sigma, David.
Hmm. Maybe immigration in the United States is a mistake. That's my most controversial thought.
Controversial in the Sigma. Well, I believe it's controversial for betas and alphas, but I think for Sigmas, it's pretty well accepted. You know, I mean,
So
well, really, what is who does the beta? What is the beta like? The beta likes to get cucked, and the beta likes to work
Yeah,
for people from other countries. The Sigma wants to work for people from their own country. You know.
true, true.
that's right. You say it, girl. Woohoo!
Yeah.
Hey, Sigmas. Brendan, I don't know how much of a Sigma you are. There's been multiple instances in this show where you've been out Sigma'd. Plus, two Sigmas like the Shati, and you in fact do not. So I don't know about that one, pal.
I do not browse soyjack.party because that is not Sigma. The real Sigma
How
one's
so?
4chan. 4chan's more Sigma than soyjack.party.
No, Lucky's is that the pedo one.
And have you not
Pedo
heard
party.
Sneeko?
Sneeko,
Sneeko's
yes,
a
yes.
Sigma.
Okay.
Have you not heard his opinion on that kind of stuff?
Yes, bring that
Well,
age down.
well,
Bring it down
Sneeko,
all
is he really though? Is he really? 'Cause
Yes.
Sneeko's a cuck. Wait, Brendan. I'm inferring that you're defending pedophilia right now. Is this true?
Well, not exactly. I'm sort of.
Oh, not
I am.
exactly. I think, but I think Lucky's rubbing up on you.
I think it just gets a bad rap. I feel like, and the definitions of what it is are pretty rough. Like, I mean, think about it.
Pedophilia, it's a pedophilia.
Yeah, say exactly. That's what he's talking about. I agree
Yes,
with that.
yes.
Yeah. You
Like,
get
if it's, I feel like,
two life
maybe,
sentences instead of three.
I mean, if you're marrying, say, an 8-year-old, I'll have a problem with that. But if it's,
Yes.
say, a 9-year-old, understandable, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
good
it's all
point,
about the
good
age of
point.
maturity.
Good point. But I would not let you near my house if I would have a child.
Hmm.
Really? Well, that's interesting. That doesn't seem very
Hey,
Sigma.
what's your
Do you not want
guys'
your child to have the
It's
Sigma
Sigma.
influence?
Like cock blocking him.
Yeah, well, maybe I am.
Maybe you're in, what, a beta?
No, I'm not. No, see, maybe I am blocking Brendan from the 5-year-olds.
Uh-huh. Right.
So, what is the most Sigma game? I think it is Marge
Farm Merge
Valley. I
Valley.
mean, Farm
Farm
Merge
Merge
Valley.
Valley.
Yes. I'm playing it as we speak right now. Dude, Louis and Adam, their farms are dog shit. They have a coalition against me, and I still got a better farm than them. They're so mad. They cannot beat me. I'm just, you know what I mean?
The best game is Bloons Tower Defense.
Yeah, that's my favorite mobile game.
Yeah. Mhm.
David's really trying to avoid conflict here. That's not very Sigma. Sigmas don't avoid conflict. They start it.
David, I know last year
No.
would argue
Al-
with me a lot. That's Sigma.
Alphas make conflict. Sigmas hide in the shadow. A real Sigma like me, I hide in the shadows until my opponent lets his guard down. Then I strike, like the deadly cobra.
Ah, yes, good point.
Wow. That is.
I don't get why I made those Winston Churchill noises.
I guy on the loose.
I thought you were just gooning.
You get rid of the fucking sound effects, Brendan. Oh no, you didn't.
You know, what is? I've been thinking about this a lot recently. I've sort of, you know, I mean, like, do you think NFTs, you know, are they? Do you reckon you could found a country that's made out of NFTs? And what I mean is, you know, money is an NFT. You know, it's Bitcoin, it's cryptocurrency, and all the paintings in the art galleries are NFTs. And you buy virtual land. What do you guys think of that idea?
Yeah, I mean, surely a hyperinflation wouldn't happen the second it was made. Hyperdeflation, I mean.
I
Or
just bought
inflation, I don't
land
know which.
and
Whatever makes it legal.
yeah.
I'm not an economist, okay?
I trade NFTs of my pubic hair every single day, and
I
it's the way I keep my income in the octuple
Where
digits.
can I buy them?
I just bought more land in the metaverse, and now I'm getting paid cash with Atlas Earth. Got virtual land all across the globe. The next wave is digital. Catch me on the up. The glop is visible. Cop a
Way
couple more. Watch my income go
Everyone
up. It's about
watching?
to go nuts. It's
Everyone
about to go
watching?
nuts.
Install Atlas Earth on the Android App Store ASAP. This
It's
episode has
got
been sponsored.
It's got 4 stars on the Android App Store, so you know it's pretty good.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, it's got a website too.
How much land do you guys got on
atlasearth.com.
Yeah, I was
the actual site?
quite recently. I was browsing the Gen Z slang, and all the Gen Z slang is apparently considered too new and brain rotted. But I don't believe in brain rot as a term. I believe in its coming of age technology,
We should
just
put-
not the fact that brain rot.
Should I get this for my baby? If I ever have a baby, this is what he will get.
David, are you referring to Gen Alpha? Are you mistaking Gen Alpha with Gen Z?
So, I personally am a member of Gen Z. I wasn't lucky enough to be born in the
Golden
Skippy
age.
toilet age, the golden age. Yes.
I wish I was born in the 50s so I could beat my wife.
Yeah, good point too.
I could beat my
I
wife.
could just go to
I
the
wasn't
Balkans
born
and do
there,
it, but
I don't
you know.
Hey, this guy grew up
The
adjacent
Balkans-
to the Balkans. He's in Hungary.
Dude,
It's like basically
leaving
a stone's
leaving
throw
the
away.
West and moving to the Balkans is like getting out of the hood. It's like leaving the hood for the
You can move-
Sigmas.
What as a person who used to live in Hungary, would you say Hungary's a Sigma country?
Yeah. Hungary's giving stigmatism, or
Is Hungary in
It's-
the Balkans or is it like right above?
It's adjacent.
Some
It's
Adjacent.
It was behind the Iron
people
Curtain,
put it
but
in
it's
the
not in the
Balkans.
Balkans.
You get the domestic violence influence, but none of that Balkan blood.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Hungary used to have very big influence over the Balkans till the Westoids cut up Austria-Hungary.
Sad
Yes.
day. I miss the
Yeah.
Austria. Remember when they used to have control over the Balkans? Great times, great times.
Great times. Yeah.
I wish I could live in
Yeah.
the
I love
1920s.
imperialism so much.
I wish I could live in.
1920s.
I wish I could be like Vito Corleone in The Godfather 2. You know, living in the 1920s, being a mob boss, killing people in the 1920s,
Yes.
dying
No.
in the 1940s. Good times, good times.
We'll need to dwell on the future more.
Don't dwell on the future. Dwell on the past. Actually, make
Yeah.
the future more like the past. Make it a circle. Except
Bring
the
back-
circle.
Yeah, we need to devolve.
Actually, no, make it a circle, but then the circle flattens out in time and it continues straight and stays in the 1920s.
Yes.
If you think
Yes,
about it, back then money was like an NFT back in those days. You know what I mean? Because because barely anyone had it. It was like, and it was hyper, and it was like inflating so much. You know,
See, be like that guy.
like what NFTs are like.
That guy's pretty
Yes.
Sigma. He's
He's
smiling.
smiling.
People don't smile nowadays. All people do is they do this fake smile. They go like, eh. But in the olden days, people went like, oh. And that's the difference.
Yeah, like I go out onto the street and I see women who are looking down, and I tell them, "Oh, you should smile more. It makes you look better." And they get mad at me or slap me, but it's just a self defense from like the good memories when they were younger and more attractive.
Have you seen
That's
Scarface?
true.
I've not seen Scarface.
Well, in that movie, there's this guy, and he walks up to this lady, and he sticks his tongue out, like, and the lady slaps
I
him.
do that.
Unbelievable.
Unbelievable.
I would
Unbelievable.
beat the shit out of them then and there in self-defense.
Thank goodness it's fiction.
Put a cap in their head and say self-defense, because it is.
No, it's reality. It's
Is.
what reality is going to become soon.
That's what it will be. Yeah, it's like The Simpsons. They're predicting the future,
Yes.
and same way the Simpsons predicted 9/11 and the assassination of Donald Trump.
Did you know The
because Donald Trump
Sopranos
did die.
predicted 9/11? In the intro to The
Wow.
Sopranos,
Yeah, because in the intro they show. Yeah.
they show the Twin Towers at the focus. I believe that Tony Soprano
Hey.
was actually on that flight.
In the later seasons, do they still show it?
No,
It
I
is
don't think
gone.
so. I think Tony Soprano was on that flight and he was replaced by another guy.
Oh no, I heard
like-
they use his bones to make the plane.
Phones.
No, his bones, like his femur and shit.
You know, Brendan actually meat rides me. Everything I get is from everything Brendan gets is from me. Did you guys know that?
Mm,
Including all the movies he references is because I put them on his movie list. You know that?
you're
Yeah.
the Sigma
Did you know
Daddy.
that he forgets to update his movie list and it hasn't been updated like in like half a week? Did you know that?
What do you mean it
Half
hasn't
a
been
week.
updated in half a week?
You forgot to rate it.
I forgot to rate Starface. That was yesterday.
No, you forgot to rate like 5 things. Hold on, let me look at it right now.
What 5 things?
Alright, let's see. I think you sent you a screenshot of it, dude. Falling out. That's this episode.
Oh, you're talking about the description. I just find it a bit hard to write the descriptions now. I just can't be bothered.
Mm. Something that needs to be more like prevalent in today's age is Mongolian tiptoeing to accompany gooning,
Oh yeah, your
because
point.
it's like there's flicker gooning which enhances the experience,
Sorry
but
about
Mongolian tiptoeing
deep
just
state.
yeah.
Okay, the deep state is trying to sabotage me because they don't want the truth coming out. And I reckon Brendan is working for the deep state. That's why he cut off. He doesn't want to face the fucking truth. Yeah.
mm.
I'm not working for
Opinion-
the deep state. I work for myself.
He's an entrepreneur.
Yeah, I make billions of
looking-
dollars.
How
I'm
many
looking
dollars?
right fucking now, Daddy. Alright, you've rated them, but you haven't described them.
Shut up. That's nothing to do with Sigma.
Yes, it is. Sigmas don't have dementia. They're on par
Yeah.
with grandma.
Shut up. My
You know my
grandma doesn't
finger's
have
bleeding right
dementia.
now? You know who did that? The deep state cut my finger. And they're putting AIDS on my finger as well.
Yes, the AIDS. The
Uh,
deep state has control over all AIDS patients. They just control the
We gotta
nano.
close the pool.
Do you hear about the new?
Pool's closed because of AIDS.
How about the new monkeypox thing? Crazy, isn't it?
Yeah.
Deep
It's
state.
not new.
Deep state. They're trying to start COVID again.
Deep state. You know, they like monkeypox is like so unoriginal though, because like everyone's like crazy about COVID and shit, and they're like, oh, I'm gonna make this new one. Like, come on, monkeypox.
It's
You don't
smallpox,
have to meet right.
especially smallpox.
And you know they fell off so hard they never caught on either.
Using
Big
Sigmatus, we eradicated smallpox though, so I feel like using Sigmatus again, we can eradicate monkeypox.
But- Just think though, it not only will reset our skincare routines, but it could actually do something good. The more time you spend not outside and inside, thanks to lockdown, the more time you can spend gooning while using some gloop and Mongolian tiptoeing, so you can flicker goon while sitting in on your Zoom classes.
Mm-hmm. Good point.
I wasn't paying attention. I agree. Brendan, how did you send fucking blank message? How'd you do that?
Where did I send
See,
blank
Brendan
message?
is part of the deep state. Brendan. Yeah,
No,
you're just sending
it's a
blank.
GIF. It's a GIF, you idiot. It's just not loading on your side.
Well, fuck. My fault. Jarvis, prepare the goon chair. What's your
Yeah.
guys' designated goon room?
My bedroom.
Oh, rookie mistake.
Nah, every
should try
Sigma has a
gooning.
designated room for
You
it.
should try gooning or smoking cigars. It makes you feel Sigma.
Okay, well, I have my gooning room is a little jar I keep, and I just force myself in there every time I have to goon. It actually takes more time going in and out of the jar than I spend gooning, but it's worth it. The pressure, it helps.
You have to shrink yourself
For context, David's
to get in.
David's 190 centimeters or 196 centimeters or something crazy like that. So like
David's a cool cunt.
he's like really tall, so I don't think he fits in the jar. I think he's lying about that.
I mean, it's
No,
really
he's
hard
just
to
shrink
take.
himself.
Good point. You know what's a good idea? I reckon.
Yes.
It-
What?
You know, we should just build houses in jars, I reckon. You know, except for Sigmas. So all the bases just live together in like a jar, and then we don't have to look at them. And they can go to their work in a jar. You know, it makes it super easy, and all the Sigmas can run around in the real world.
David, are you recording in that jar right now? Because it sounds like it.
I am not inside the jar.
Oh, okay.
Hold on. Okay, I'm in the jar.
What's it like in there?
Pretty stinky, I assume.
Not quite stinky. I've actually learned to enjoy the scent.
I'm also in a jar. How's the audio quality?
You're both in the jar with each other. That's pretty.
No, we're in separate
Yeah.
jars. Have you heard of the Hays Code? Have you read the Hays Code? We're not actually allowed to be in the same jar. This podcast abides by the Hays Code.
Hayes? Oh, you'll have to educate me on the Hayes Code.
It was a set of regulations that they had back in the 1940s and 50s, up into the late 60s. That was like it was basically what you couldn't put in films. It had a bunch of stuff like, you know, couples aren't allowed to sleep in the same bed, and well, no, you're not allowed to have two people sleeping in the same bed. You're also not allowed to show a flushing toilet. So I feel like those are some pretty.
How do you know all this?
What do you mean? How do I know? I'm a Sigma. I know everything.
How do you know all of this?
I'm a Sigma. I know everything.
Unironically, how the fuck do you know about this shit?
I'm a Sigma. Like, I don't know. You just pick it up, man, by being a Sigma.
Is the deep state supplying you with information? Brendan, I don't trust you no more.
You don't trust me.
No, I don't trust the fucking. I don't trust the deep state agents like you, dude.
Mm-hmm.
Evil deep state agent Sergeant Goon.
Yeah. I'm actually gooning to pictures of rocks right now.
Well,
Like,
that's great. But I believe it's time. Tune in next episode for some more
This is
Sigma-related
pretty
antics.
uneventful. Every
Thank you for watching. Thank you for watching. Thank you for watching. Thank you for watching. Radio Free Sigma.